sit up on something to do crossed legs. So please grab your books or blocks if you're of a similar vintage. We're just loosely crossing the ankles today. That's great. And we've arrived, so let's take a moment to just take a breath into this sense of we're here, you made it. We're going to commence our yoga shortly. Just allowing the breath to drop into a natural rhythm. Gently pushing the thoughts of the day aside. And we're going to rock to one side and slip a hand underneath your upper thigh and just bring your hip a bit wider out to the side, and then the other one. Just move the hip a bit wider. And we'll bring the hands to the ground in front of the cross of the legs. Great. And then start to walk the hands to a comfortable place where you can place the palms on the earth. So I'd just like you to get a sense of grounding. So get nice and heavy into the sit bones, even if you're up on a prop. And even if you've got the carpet, or even like me, I'm on the first floor of the house, I'd like you just to get a sense of the palms of the hands connecting with the ground below. So I don't know if you, even if you don't, not a gardener, just get that sense of the earth below the legs. That's nice. So we'll walk the hands back to centre. Thank you. Well done. And then placing the left hand on the ground. So if you can bring the left palm to the ground and the right arm alongside the ear. Just take a slow, gentle opening of the right side of the body. That's nice. Breathing into whatever's happening. And then we'll take the right palm to the ground and bring the left arm over. So those of you who missed it, we should be able to start meeting outdoors in groups of 6. I've got the license from the council for outdoor yoga, but we will have to book just so lots of people don't turn up. So keep an eye on your inbox for a message from me. And we'll come back to centre and roll the shoulders down. And we'll take a deep breath in, bring the shoulders up to the ear, and relax the shoulders down. And let the elbows become heavy. So hopefully feeling better already. Let's place the palms together in Namaste. Taking a moment to dedicate your practice to the best version of yourself you can be today, in this time, in this place. With whatever's going on for you now, we're just going to make the best of ourselves, without judgment, without forcing, and with complete acceptance. Let's interlock the fingers, push the hands up towards the sky, so we're lengthening the side body on both sides, and get those sit bones rooting into the ground below, if you can feel that sensation. So the palms are pressing to the sky, sit bones towards the air. Lovely. Take a breath. And release the hands. Fabulous. So join me on all fours. Before we start getting together in a public place, I wanted to do some of the more embarrassing noises that we make in yoga. I don't mean bodily functions, but we've got a few kind of ohms and ahs that we use, which you might feel a bit kind of inhibited to do if you were in public. So as you're in the comfort of your own home, I'd like to just make a bit of noise today. All right, so we're going to start with our general cat stretches. So just rolling the spine around. Good. And inhale, looking up. And as you exhale and bow the head, just make the sound ah. So ah. Good. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, ah. Good. Inhale, looking up. And then we'll tuck the toes and press up and back to your first down dog, which is going to have a little bent knees. You're going to be anchoring through the base of the fingers. Breathing through the nose. Can we make the sound? So just like a a big deep breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Good. Let's bring the knees back to the ground. So there are some advantages to meeting like this. We're going to do the lion's breath in a minute. So, but before then, I'd like to just reach for the core muscles. So extending the left arm and the right leg. Just check the elbow crease of the hand that's on the ground. I don't know if I said that wrong. So left arm forward, right leg back. So the right arm, the elbow crease is in towards the middle of your mat, not pointing forward. Okay, and then we're going to bend the back knee, reach behind. So because we're doing lion breath, we're doing tiger pose. Maybe you can touch your foot, maybe you can't, it doesn't matter. Just, if you're reaching, just monitor that front elbow, make sure it's even slightly bent to make it a healthy stretch everywhere. And we're going to kick the foot into the hand, or just take hold of your trousers if you want, or just something like that. And then we'll come back to center. Good. Giving the shoulders a little shrug. Let's take another cat breath. Inhale. Exhaling. Oh. Second side. So right hand forward, left foot back. Excellent. And we're kind of zipping up in the core, so you should begin to feel those muscles engaging. And then we're going to bend the back knee, reach behind, catching hold of the foot, kicking the foot away. Excellent, excellent. How's your elbow crease? I mean, for me, even after all these years, it's really tempting to just have the inner elbow facing forward. So just monitor that. Yeah. Good. And back to center. Thank you. All right, so we're going to tuck the toes under, lift the chin and chest, and we'll meet in down dog. Second one. So pushing on the base of the fingers to hollowing the palms, getting the weight off the wrists, more in the front of the hands. Just going to bend the knees and push your hips up and back. And I'll take a deep breath in through the nose, and like a big cathartic ah. Ah. Yeah, let it come from really low down in your belly. Ah. Good. Well done. So we're getting ready for our lion's breath. So just so you know, this is one where you stick your tongue out, all right? So we're going to do cat stretches the opposite way, and on the exhale, you stick your tongue out and go, all right? It's great fun and very good for you, all right? So if you've got anything pent up, stress or resentment, or it's all very annoying at the moment, isn't it? So it's just going to make you feel a whole lot better. So we're going to do the cat breath the other way. So inhale and arch your back to make the letter N. So bowing the head, inhaling, and then exhaling, look up, make a letter U with your back, stick the tongue out. Good. Let's do a few more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Really give it some welly. Perfect. And then we'll come back to down dog. And you might want to settle into your ujjayi breathing if that makes sense to you, or just normal nose. Good. We'll take another breath here. And then walk the feet and hands towards each other to come to a forward bend that's kind of gentle with the knees unlocked, bowing the head. Still keeping with that smooth, controlled nose. Love. In fact, lengthening the crown of your head towards the ground rather than stretching the hamstring. Just gently lengthen the neck and the head towards the ground. On the in-breath, extend horizontally. Exhaling down. On the in-breath, sweep the arms overhead. On the exhale, hands to the heart. Take a deep breath. Mountain pose. Very good. Well done, everyone. So some standing sun salutations. Feet to parallel, feet rooting down. So go ahead and grow some roots. So with the warmth and the rain out there, everything's growing like mad. Can you feel it? And just get that sense, imagine you're growing down into the ground too. And then on the inhale, we'll sweep up to the sky, reaching up, take a breath, and let's meet in a forward bend. Good. This time we're going to come halfway up, please. So hands on the legs or the ground, extend the spine. Exhaling back. All the way to the sky. So rooting through the feet, reach up overhead, palms together overhead, and slowly bring the hands back to the heart on the exhale. Take a deep breath in. Mountain pose. Good. Inhale, rise. And exhaling, swallow, dive down. Bowing the head towards the knees. Inhale, extend. Exhaling bow. Good. Let's step the left leg back. So you've got a nice big lunge going on the front knee, and then bring the back knee down for a low lunge. Fantastic. So we're going to come up. So making sure that's comfortable. You might want to walk the back knee back a little bit. Drift the front knee forward. Giving the shoulders a shrug. Just pause for a moment. So scissoring the thigh bones together to get that connection with the inner body, the core muscles. Great. On the inhale, we'll sweep up the arms. And on the exhale, bring the hands either side of the front foot. Pick up the back knee. Good. Let's bring the back foot to the front and do the same thing on the second side. So back knee down, getting nice and comfy. Take your time. You know, if I ever say something and you're not quite there yet, you don't have to do all of it. It kind of progresses. Scissoring the thigh bones. If you're playing, bring up the arms. And on the exhale, hands down. Picking up the back knee. We're going to step back to a high plank. So remember those elbow creases. They're pointing towards each other, towards the middle of the mat. So your bony elbows are pointing towards the side of the mat, not the back of the mat. That's good. And then knees down, all the way to the ground. Lovely job. We're going to point the toes, curl up for a little bit of a cobra, and then flow through down dog once more, pushing the floor away. Bend the knees, lift the inner thighs up and back. That's it, nose breathing. Walking to the top, take a forward bend. Halfway up on the in-breath. Exhaling to bow. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to the heart. And just pause for a moment, pushing the feet into the earth. Grow tall through the crown of the head. The shoulders soften onto your back. And we're just going to lift and brighten the chest. So gently push the breastbone into your thumb. Good. Remembering our intention for this practice to be the best version of yourself for today. So with complete acceptance, take a deep breath in. And release that. Thank you. Let's take a wide stance there. All right, so coming lengthways on the mat, feet nice and wide, hands to the hips. Give the toes a little wiggle, and we'll spread out the arms, palms facing forward. Go ahead and just circle the shoulders onto your back. Push the feet into the ground. Good. I like us to just feel the space around you. In a relaxed way, spread out the fingers and just feel into the space around you. It's nice to be big sometimes. Feel the space above your head. Feel the sense of self going down into the ground below. Take a breath. Hands to the hips. Okay. Keeping nice and broad in the chest. Let's take the left toe out. Bend that knee to a square. We're going to do this stance we do all the time, but we've been working with different ways of accessing the core muscle. So here's another one. Can you, without moving the feet are currently in a kind of T shape, aren't they? Hug the feet towards the middle and you'll feel that these inner thighs draw in. So imagine that your feet are slipping out. In order not to do the splits, you kind of hug the heel of the front foot towards the arch of the back foot. And that's good. And then float up the arms. Nice. Tucking under the front hip. Draws in on the belly. Yeah. Lots of firm, like you put on a big belt around the middle. Excellent. Lengthening the neck. Gently rest your gaze on your middle finger. Beautiful. Take a breath. Inhale, straighten that front or the left knee, square it up. Take the right knee out, so the right foot out, and coming down. See if we can come up into warrior on the second side. So with our yoga, you can just make the shape, and it looks okay from the outside, but if you add these internal actions, it really starts to work. So hug the feet towards the middle of your mat. Ooh, you can feel all the muscles of the legs starting to work. Tucking under the front hip, pelvic floor and belly draw in. And suddenly, it looks the same, but whoa, it's starting to be quite hard work. So we'll keep all that going. I like to call it our power pants. Nice long neck. Resting your gaze on your middle finger. Right hand. Feeling the space around your fingers, the right hand and also the back hand. That's good. Straighten both legs. Feet to parallel. Thank you. So we're going from a wide-legged forward bend. So you can either have your hands on your hips or interlock the hands behind your back if you like that one. We'll soften the knees, push the feet into the ground. Take a breath. And on the exhale, bow. Bringing the arms overhead. Taking a bit of a stretch. That's it. Lengthen the crown of the head towards the ground. Lengthen the sides of the neck towards the ground. Relaxing your mouth now. And when you're ready, please push down on the feet, bend the knees to rise. And we'll step the feet together. Good for you. So we're coming to a little bit of standing on one leg. And this is a thigh stretch for you. So if you want to use the wall, you're so welcome. We're going to make the right leg the standing leg. And just catch hold of the front of the left foot and bring the knees together. Excellent. Root down through the right leg. Strengthen the right leg. Extending the crown of the leg, head up to the sky. As you bring the left heel into your hip and the knees together, you probably get a nice stretch in the front of the left thigh. That's fantastic. You can change sides. We are going to do another one of those in a minute. So if you're at the wall, just swap sides. If you're not at the wall, you can put your hands on your hip for that. Bringing the knees together, rooting down the sole of the left foot, bringing the muscles of the left leg onto the ground. Knees together. Just imagine your thigh muscle lengthening from the hip to the knee. Push down on the sole of the left foot. Root all through the top of the left. Excellent, and release. So we're coming to a pose called Nataraj, dancer pose. There's two versions of this. We're going to do this, the vertical one. So if you're at the wall, send your right hand up the wall quite high, or if you're doing it without the wall, just reach up as if you've got a hanging strap from the ceiling that you can hold on to. Pouring weight into the right leg. Catching hold of the left foot, so second time, same thing, but the hands reaching up to this towards the sky, and so is the crown of the head and the sole of the foot. Thank you. And then what we do is a bit like we did in tiger pose at the beginning. Move your left knee backwards to make a kind of O shape in your back. That's it. Looking up. You're indoors, look towards the ceiling or the gap between the ceiling and the wall. Nataraj. That's lovely. Thank you. Looking very good there. And you'll move to the second side when you're ready. So all I would say is don't take your knee out to the side, it goes straight back. So hand up towards the sky, root down through the left foot, moving the right leg back. I feel a nice arch in my back as well in this one. That's good, that's good. In the vertical version of dancer pose. That's amazing. Well done, everyone. And return to 2 feet. Returning to standing tall. The shoulders are shrugged. Pushing the feet into the ground. We'll sweep up the arms. And just go ahead and catch hold of the right wrist. And bend the left knee a little as we sway to the left. Inhale to center. Let's change sides. Sway to the right. Inhale to center. Just imagine you're a tree, just flowing in roots. Inhale, center. Swapping sides. And use a little knee bend to go deeper onto the side. Fantastic. Just one more round. Bend the left knee, whichever side you're on. As you bend towards that side, just bend that knee on the same side slightly. And come back to center. Big reach up. Palms together and hands to the heart, mountain pose. So we're revisiting this samastati. Push the roots into the earth, grow the crown towards the sky. We're going to continue this theme with tree pose. All right? So making your right leg the standing leg. Grow up your branches, roll the shoulders down, and coming to tiptoe on the left foot. Bring the left heel to the right ankle, the sole of the left foot to the calf muscle, or if you're feeling really bendy, the sole of the left foot to the thigh muscle. So anything you like, but we won't rest the foot on the knee. We know that. Growing roots down into the earth. If you feel yourself wobbling, just bring the big toe of your left foot to the ground. Extend through the crown of the head. So it's like 2 poles, you know, like a plant does. Half grows down, bigger, and the other half grows up towards the light. So you can feel that in 2 directions in your body. And we'll take a breath. Palms together overhead, hands to the heart. Take a breath. Soles of the feet to the ground. Pushing both feet into the ground, grow tall through the crown, and pouring the weight into the left foot. Let's bring the heel of the right foot just to your ankle. This is kind of base camp, so we don't need to use the wall. You can just bring your big toe off the ground for a second if you didn't like balancing. And we're going to reach up with the branches, rolling the shoulders down, keeping the elbows just a little bit soft. So you're reaching up energetically rather than with all your muscles. Extend the crown of the head towards the sky. And the roots growing down into the earth. Bring the sole of the right foot to the curve of the calf muscle. Or up above the knee if you're feeling especially bendy. Or just keep your heel on your ankle, like I'm doing, if you're finding it hard to balance. And that is fine. We're aiming to do the best version of ourselves today in this time and place. And like for me, because I've got underlay, I find balancing very hard in this room. I'm just going to tap my big toe to the ground a couple of times. And palms together, hands to the heart. Take a breath, both feet to the ground. Standing tall on both feet. Just pause. And be aware of your own right self. Take a breath. Releasing the hands. Good. Inhale. Sweep the arms to the sky, palms together. Exhale. Big swoop down. Nose to knees. Inhale halfway up. Exhaling down. We'll step back to down dog and find a place to be in your down dog, whether your head is very relaxed. That's good. Have a bit of a stretch around in down dog. And then we'll come back to kneeling. Good. Well done, team. You're doing great. I'm going to be doing some pigeons next. So if you're not sure about pigeon, listen up. What I'm going to suggest is you bring your left knee to the left edge of your mat, just behind the left wrist. And then walk the left foot more over to the right. So right now my shin's nice and diagonal. Okay, and then the back foot tucks under. You kind of walk toe knee back as far as it'll go. Just walk that back foot back, point the toes, lengthen through the back leg. Nice. And then we can come down onto our forearms. It's quite nice to place the hands together in prayer position. Or anything like that. Good. So here we are in pigeon. And then, as always, we've got some alignment tips for you to activate the inner body. So try this. Broaden the thigh bones a bit without actually moving. Tuck under the bent leg side, the left hip. Ooh, belly button draws in. Push the front foot, the left foot into the ground, and you activate even more. For me, when I do that, my low belly draws in. This means your core is engaged. Just keeping all that happening. So you've got muscle action all around the hips. Thank you. Take another breath here. And coming up onto our palms. Well done. So keep pushing that front foot into the ground. Well done, well done. This is a little bit of optional extras if you want a bit of more of a challenge this morning. Let's take the right hand more central. Watch out for that elbow crease so that it drifts forward, bending the back knee. So we've got the right foot's pointing up, and then the left hand goes round to maybe catch hold. If that's working well, looking forward, you can come up onto fingertips. Keep pushing that front foot into the ground. And those of you who are feeling had your coffee this morning, raise the top arm. Oh yeah, you got it. I knew you would. Well done, Ree. That was for you. Okay. And we'll place both feet and both hands firmly on the ground. And we're going to step back to down dog. All right, team? So push down on the front shin. Step back to downward dog. Have a little groove around. And then we're going to, same leg that was bent. So the left leg. We go up in the sky. Circle that ankle in the sky just to release any tension. Lifting it very high, taking your nose towards the back knee. Big stretch, pushing the floor away. And we'll come back to all fours. Thank you. We better do both sides. So are we ready? Let's take that right knee out to the right edge of your mat behind the right wrist. Walk that right foot diagonally over towards the opposite side of your mat. And then back foot, tuck it under, just see if you can walk the back knee back an inch or two. Pointing the toes, lengthening back through the back leg. Yes, and then we'll come down onto forearms, palms together. That's it. Well done. And then you've made this shape. Now we add to the action. So widen the inner thighs. Scoop under the front hip. Yeah. Push the front big toe, the right big toe into the ground more. That will really help to draw in on those core muscles, those bonders as we call them in yoga. Yeah, you've got your power pants on in this position. Yeah, that's great. And then keeping all that happening, we'll place the palms and come up. So keep scooping under the right hip, pressing the right foot into the mat. Yeah, keep nice and long through the back leg. And then only if you want to, because this is quite tricky, left hand more central, bend the back knee. I'm going to reach behind, see if you can find your foot or your trousers, or just wave at each other, foot to hand. That's nice. And then there's some options. Fingertips. Good. And then you really need to draw in if you want to balance. Well, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm going to leave that to Ree. Come on, Ree. Yeah, a beautiful one. That was good. I like it. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Alison's got it. Well done. Very nice one, Alison. Sorry, you can't see it, team. That's excellent. So we're going to come back and up to down dog. Pressing down on the front shin. Push up and back. Down dog. And then same leg that was bent. So right leg, I think we're on. Goes to the sky and then just give it a bit of a circle. If this is all a bit much for you, Deb, just got the back knee. You don't have to do too many down dogs if you don't want to. And then we're all going to meet in child's pose. You're quite glad to hear, I'm sure. Knees wide, toes together, bow the head, and take a bit of a rest. Thank you, everyone. That's very good work. Take a moment. That's lovely. Just having a bit of a child's pose, Angelis, for a moment, and then we're going to come up to seated. So this could be kneeling or back up onto your props, or even with the legs extended. So find a comfortable seated position, and we're just going to release the wrists, because that was quite a lot of work on the hands and the wrists. Just one of the reasons we do this work is to get some more bone density in the wrists. So we've done a lot of weight bearing there. And we'll get the benefit. We just need to release the tension a little bit. You know how we do this with the creases of the wrists and the elbows going down, shoulders onto the back, lift and brighten in the chest. And just pause for a moment, observe your breathing. Go back to your nose breathing, maybe your ujjayi breathing. That's fantastic. Well done. And I suggest you bring the hands behind you. Have the fingertips pointing in towards the toes. Just going to do this little eye stretch that we often begin with, actually. Use it as a cool down. So lifting the hips, lengthen the thighs away, looking down the knees. And hips, good stuff. Let's extend the legs in front of us. Walking hips away. And then sweeping up the arms, take a breath. And we'll meet in a forward bend. We only have a few minutes left, so bowing the head into Relaxing forward bend without trying too hard. Soften into your forward bend. Bringing your breath into your upper back. Take another breath. Making your way onto your back, taking the knees with you. Just gently rock from side to side. Bring the feet to the ground. Ready for our last pose will be ridge pose. Take the shoulders underneath you. Squaring off the feet. Lift the hips and you can interlock the hands or not. So lift your hips high. Lengthen those thigh bones away from you. Root the feet. So ridge is sometimes called the four-footed pose, and the image is like really heavy through the feet. So get those roots growing through the feet and through the shoulders as well, being representing the other 2 feet. And with this really strong foundation, lengthen the knees away from you, lengthen the body away from you. That's good. Take a breath and relax. And just letting the knees fall in, turn the palms to face up. Just soften the hands completely as we draw the practice to a close. Just letting your breathing settle down. Closing your eyes for a moment. Relax your eyes. Softening your eyes back into the head. Softening the face. Softening the mouth. That's good. Feeling your body heavy on the earth. Get a sense of the ground beneath you, supporting your weight. And just for a minute or two, give your weight to the ground. You don't need to do anything, just allow yourself to be held. That's it. Just release your weight to the ground. For the last few. That's very nice. The earth is very big. You can hold your weight easily. And just let go. Be held. Relax and restore. So you can stay here just resting as long as you like. Or if you want to come up, be sure to roll over onto your side and push yourself up. That's great. Coming back to seated if you want to. Bring the hands to the heart. Remind yourself of your intention to be the best version of yourself in the circumstances we find ourselves in this time and place. Let's take a breath. And release the hands. You're welcome to just float off and enjoy the rest of your day. Those of you who come on Sunday, I've just Zoom seemed to have deleted my Sunday meeting, so I guess I didn't put enough on the recurring meeting. So I am sending out a MailChimp later, so I will attempt to sort that out. So please read your email I sent you, and yeah, keep in touch in that way. Much love. Have a most wonderful day. I'll bring you in case you want to have a nap. I'll make it possible for you to